Hey guys, there Deuces here, another Star Wars: The Black Series 6-inch action figure review. I got a really cool one to show you, and it is the deluxe set, speeder bike with Biker Scout set, which was released, I think back in 2014, so it's a few years old now. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I got this at a comic book store for, I guess, about a fair price these days, but got what he about goes for on eBay. Um, yeah, this is pretty cool. I definitely wanted the Scout Trooper. Oh, you can see me. Um, for like toy photography and stuff like that, and just to add to my Imperial Troopers. Because the Scout Trooper is really cool. The Biker Scout, or the bike, looks really nice as well. This is the first sort of deluxe set I've gotten for the Black Series. I never got any other ones. We'll take a look at the packaging first, and he's in the pretty decent sized box, which displays him and the bike, him riding the bike. So if you're an inbox collector, this is actually a pretty cool display box. It displays him really nicely. He's got this cool little medallion symbol right there, which looks pretty cool. Got Star Wars Black Series logo. You got speeder bike with Biker Scout, Hasbro logo. There's nothing on the top. There's not really anything on the sides. On the bottom here, it shows you how to attach the stand to the bike, which is cool, and then all this other stuff. Flip around to the back here. You have a pretty cool image of the Biker Scout. And you have chased by rebels, the Biker Scouts race their speeder bikes through the Endor forest so they can warn the shield generator station of the enemy's presence. So, and just some other random crap. So pretty cool box. It's really nice. Mine's a little beat up, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to get this guy opened up. And we'll take a close look at Alright, so now I have the set out of the packaging. And this is a really cool set. I think it's a really well done set. So props to Hasbro for making a really good set here. The vehicle is really well done. The figure, I'm really liking the Scout Trooper a lot. Probably one of my favorite Imperial Troopers in the Black Series form. They did a really good job on him. But first, we will talk about the bike. So just put him over there. And here's the bike. And like I said before, it's really cool. Sculpt's really nice. Paint's pretty good. He's got some nice weathering in terms of Hasbro quality at any rate. And it's just really well done. So as you can see, it does have a clear stand, which it is displayed on. It hooks in via a ball joint. There's two other ball joints, so you can lay it different ways to get different posing options. So that is pretty cool. It balances pretty well. I haven't tried the other ways yet, but this works pretty good. It's not really going to move too much. It's not going to fall off or anything. I mean, if you bounce it backwards, it will, but... So that is pretty cool. Just taking a closer look here. Sculpt's really nice. You got this nice silver paint brushing here to give some scuffs here and there, and the brown paint used is also really nice with some little bit of light black dry brushing to bring out the details and make it look worn. Got a gunmetal color there, looks really good. Silvers and the browns look really nice. Got the handles here, which are a little warped because of the way he was holding the packaging. That was not a huge deal. You just got to take some hot water, hair dryer, and you just warp that back into shape. You got the blaster cannon underneath, which is on a swivel. You can rotate it around if you want. Got all the pipes and the engine and whatnot all sculpted, which looks really good. Got the foot pedals, which have pegs on them to keep him figure in place. You got some more engine detail. More of that silver weathering, which is really cool. You got the buttons and whatnot on the top, which is cool. You got the seat. Got the little pouch or whatever, has some really nice weathering on it. I really like that. You got these two panels in the back. You got the engines here, which look really good. The panels, if I can put this guy down. The panels can be folded down, so that's a cool little feature. And yeah, it's a really nice looking bike. Not much more to say. It's really good looking. It's nice scale. It scales nicely. And it's really cool to have this vehicle in the Black Series 6-inch form. I would do a comparison with the 3 3/4 inch one that was released maybe a year or so beforehand, but I don't have it with me. One feature this does have is that you can actually unplug the front half. If I can get it off here with one hand. This might be a little challenging to do. But you can actually take the front, unplug the front piece off to sort of simulate, I guess, the Luke. There we go. It's not gonna balance on it. It's not gonna balance, but this actually unplugs from the bottom. It stays in nicely and whatever. You don't need to worry about it falling off. But you can actually unplug the front part to make it look like, you know, Luke cut off the front, or just to have it blow up or something. That can come off, so that's also a really cool feature of the bike. I'm just gonna put that back in there. Maybe. There we go, and it just goes in really easy too. There's no fuss with it, which is really nice. So that's a really cool feature as well. Definitely cool. Will probably come in handy with toy photography, so I'm really liking that. And just really cool vehicle. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Now on to the Scout Trooper figure. And this is also a really well done figure. Don't have too many complaints. It is a really well done trooper. So looking at the head sculpt, I always liked the design of the Scout Troopers. From when I first watched the movie, they were one of my favorite troopers. I thought they looked really cool. Get them to focus. There we go. And it looks really good. The white paint, which is used throughout the figure, looks really good. The helmet sculpt is really nice. The sculpt and paint on the mouthpiece is really nicely done. Visor is pretty crisply painted, and so is all the other paint apps. Pretty well done. Got some nice paint apps on the little backpack part there. The arms are sculpted nicely. The black bodysuit and gloves is painted in a nice glossy black. The pouch is here in a lighter gray, or grayish white. He's got some weathering on the chest plate here. It looks pretty cool. The belt is sculpted really nicely. You got this really nice texture on the black bodysuit as well. And you got some more sculpt detail for the boots and the knee guards, as well as some nice weathering detail that's brownish and yellowish. Make it look like he's trekking through the forest. That's really cool. Looks really nice. Got two peg holes on the bottom of his feet, and also has some nice sculpt detail on the soles of the boots. And he's also got his little holster there for his blaster. So that's really cool. And overall, just looks really good. I think he looks pretty cool. Pretty accurate, pretty nicely sculpted. It's a nice looking trooper for the Imperial Army. In terms of articulation, he's really well done. It has some of the best articulation I've seen on a Black Series figure. He's a ball joint in the head as well as a neck hinge, so he looks down a lot. He can look up a lot. His ball hinge at the shoulders move to about 90 degrees. A swivel at the bicep. He is really good, if I can show it here, really good double hinges at the elbows. You can get it bent in like that, which is nuts. That looks really good. So I wish Black Series had more knee or elbow articulation like that, but they don't. But it looks really good. And he has the in and out hinges on both wrists, which is also really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that on another Black Series 6-inch figure, so that's really cool. A waist joint, which has a little bit of down, a little bit of up, and a little bit of pivot, as well as rotation. Ball hinges at the hips, which could move out a little more, but it's not too bad. They kick out quite a bit, especially considering he has these little armor plates here. He has swivels at the biceps, as well as double hinges at the knees, move really well, a swivel cut in the boot, and a hinge at the ankle with a rocker. So he has some really good articulation. One thing you will notice when taking him out of the packaging, because of the way he's displayed in the packaging, and just because he's on the bike, his legs will be a little bow-legged. Be easy enough to fix with just a hair dryer or whatever. Warm up the plastic and bend it how you want it. You can probably bend them out straight if you want. Though it might also be appealing to keep them bow-legged a little bit, so it'd be easier to get them on the bike. It's up to you. And then in terms of accessories, aside from obviously the speeder bike, he does come with his pistol, which can be stored in the holster, and it stores in there relatively well. I'm moving them down like that, it's not just falling out, so that's good. But it comes out relatively easy at the same time. Here it is, if I can get the... There it is, zoom in there. It's very tiny, but it's really nicely sculpted. And he can hold it really well. Both hands have the middle finger and the trigger finger cut out so you can get around the handguard on the pistol easily, so that is also a really nice touch. And quickly, for a size comparison with another Imperial Trooper, here's the more recent Snowtrooper, and they are about the same height, so the height is definitely there, so that's really good. So overall, this is a really well done figure, a really well done set. I wouldn't overpay too much for it, but if you can find it for a fair price, you don't already have it, or you do have one but you want an army build, then I mean, definitely pick this one up. If you don't have it though, I'd highly recommend it for anyone who's collecting the Black Series 6-inch line. Out of all the deluxe sets, this is probably one of the best. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. May the Force be with you.